It's time for business news with Richard Southern. Now, most of us find them annoying, but they're also a fact of life these days, Richard. More ads could be on the way on our iPhones.
Yeah, I mean, you think you buy the phone, you buy the apps, and that should absolve you from seeing the ads, but not the case. Apparently, Erica, good to see you. Bloomberg News reporting today that Apple is eyeing inserting more advertisements, perhaps on its Apple Maps app, which so far has stood out from its competitor Google Maps by not showing ads. The report says it's likely that Apple inserts ads as well into podcasts and into books and some other of its first-party apps. The analysis or the analysts say that they believe Apple is in the early stages as well of building a new mobile advertising platform. Now, the company already generates some $4 billion a year in ad sales, but apparently wants to grow that to the double digits. Investors like the sound of it. Apple stock was higher today, Erica.
All right, the upheaval at airports across the country has many Canadians adjusting their travel plans.
Yeah, many are just saying, you know what, I'm not going to fly at all if I'm planning that last-minute summer vacation before Labor Day. A new survey from rates.ca found that 35% of Canadians that were planning to travel by plane are no longer. They're changing their plans. What's more, those that are traveling, a whopping 78% are now looking at buying travel insurance in order to protect them in case of any last-minute changes or cancellations. Hey, if you are traveling, are you opting for a hotel or an Airbnb? New figures in today show that Airbnbs are now almost as expensive as renting a hotel room. Take here in Toronto as an example, where the average daily rate for a one-bedroom Airbnb in July was $214, just $33 less than the $247 average for Toronto hotels over that same time period. Used to be cheaper, Erica, to go get the Airbnb, just like it was the Uber car. Not so much anymore, right?
Right. Okay, and finally, Salman Rushdie is still recovering in hospital from an attack last week, and that horrible incident has put the author back in the public consciousness, Richard.
Yeah, a terrible situation, but the knock-on effect has been that people are interested in Mr. Rushdie's work, and so we're seeing his books, both the text and the audiobooks, really surging up the bestseller charts now. The paperback edition of Rushdie's The Satanic Verses is now the top-selling book on Amazon's contemporary literature and fiction chart. Rushdie, of course, was attacked before a speaking event on Friday, rushed to hospital where he remains in critical condition. Iran today denied any responsibility for the attack and said Rushdie and his supporters were to blame. Erica.
All right. Thanks for that report, Richard. That's business editor Richard Southern.
Thank you.